Okay friends, Haval H6L. Hey, where do you think this L came from? Right, but if you look at it from the shape, it seems to be different from the previous H6, but it looks very close to the Snapdragon Max, right? So now it's Haval Group, and their naming system has been changed slightly. Like this car, it is the fuel version of Snapdragon Max. It is placed under the H series because the previous H6 Max was very, very good. You can also take advantage of some of the volume and influence of this H6, as well as the users, with a very large number of users, come to empower the current new car. Of course, there are still some differences between it and the H6. First of all, the H6 is a compact SUV, but this H6L is a medium-sized SUV. What is its size? The car dealer has exceeded 4.8 meters, and the wheelbase has also exceeded 2.8 meters, so the size and the H6 stands out with a unique design that leans toward new energy styling, making it hard to instantly distinguish whether it's a fuel or new energy vehicle. Additionally, there's the Haval H6 featuring a 1.5T powertrain, while the H6L comes equipped with a 2.0T engine and a 9-speed DCT gearbox for enhanced performance. Then this DC7 gearbox is always my own, so this gearbox is still very interesting. And what about the entire powertrain? The maximum power has been extended to 175,000 watts, and the maximum torque is 385 N. You must know that this is the previous 2.0T high power model, so it is said that it is a power type. There is no problem at all. Now its 0 to 100 acceleration time is 7.2 seconds. In fact, this interior view looks not much different from the styling design of a new energy car at first glance. It is very simple and only retains some very basic and key physical buttons are gone, and then the file is gone, right? Because it is a fuel vehicle, the start button is reserved for you. Therefore, the entire video effect looks simple. At the same time, regardless of the materials used, especially the touch of this place and the combination of stitching, the visual effect will still appear relatively warm and comfortable. It can be more in line with the texture that an urban SUV should have. In the past, everyone said that people don't seem to be very smart, but in fact, if you look at its middle screen, it will give you something. Whether it is responsive to this feeling of sliding, as well as its built-in CarLink, includes cart connection, high car power play, etc. We usually use all these things. Also, everyone used to say that fuel vehicles have relatively weak driving assistance, but what about this car? Its driving assistance also comes standard with L2's driving assistance capabilities. Very basic and necessary functions such as lane departure warning, emergency lane keeping, blind spot monitoring, fatigue driving, etc. are all equipped with you as standard, so I think they are enough for fuel vehicles. This is a manifestation of the rear space brought by the wheelbase of more than 2.8 meters. There is no problem with the legs and heads at all. Moreover, as the basis of a fuel vehicle, it makes the floor very flat, and there is no problem with the upper sunshade, panoramic sunroof and headroom. So this is what Great Wall Motors is doing. Traditional manufacturers are doing very well either in ergonomics or in the architectural capabilities of body in white, so there is no problem with spatial performance. At the same time, the softness of the seat cushion is quite good for the legs, and all the seats of this car are heated. And then what? Above the ventilation of the front seat, its back is in the form of this westerly wind. Then what? On the legs, it is in the form of blowing, so in this way you actually sweat a lot in summer, and it won't be said that it makes you feel very uncomfortable. What's more, the backrest angle in the back row can support an adjustment. For example, now it is in the most lying state. In fact, after lying down, the available headspace will increase, leading to a growing blur between traditional fuel vehicles and emerging automotive forces. For instance, essential manufacturing processes and comfortable configurations are nearly equivalent across the board. In such cases, the H6L might compete or co-sell alongside the H6, creating a dynamic pairing of one larger, one smaller, one higher end, and one more budget-friendly SUV. This combination could consolidate the traditional fuel SUV market. Moreover, the H6L is set to debut mid-November. What are your thoughts on the H6 plus H6L lineup? Will it be temporarily restored to the very, very glorious Zhongshan laid by H6 before?